beat Outlast. After, oh yeah, I gotta turn my lights off. It's dark now. The park. Now I know nothing about this game. All I know is that your child went missing here and your mom trying to find them. Is that me? She's kinda bad though.
Where's Mr. Bear?
Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
I don't know if I want to see Mr. Bear.
Stay in the car. Go and ask information.
He's not gonna be in the car when we get back. Okay, listen. You stay here. Don't go anywhere. If somebody comes up to the car, hide under the seat or get into the trunk. Make it easier for them.
Attention patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
So why am I here if the park is closed?
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his
A
favorite
tribute
place.
to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathan Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all of those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1977, James B. Longley. Who's that? Am I tripping? What just happened?
Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Can't go in the door.
Callum, where are you going? Over here. Wait for mommy, Callum. Over here.
Welcome to Atlantic Park. When I first came to visit Solomon Island, I fell deeply in love with its natural beauty. It's a scenic place, and I created many of my best memories here. I wanted to create a place that captures the essence of Solomon Island, a place where families would bring their children to create memories of their own. I invite you to explore this park. I'm gonna restart that. I invite you to explore this park that we have created from the Ferris wheel, which rivals the local lighthouse for the best view of the area, to the sideshow alley where we have many fascinating games and objects from the local area to explore. Enjoy, Nathaniel Winter. Chad the Chipmunk recommends for the little ones, try the Tunnel of Tales for a gentle, family-friendly retelling of timeless fairy tales. If that sounds a little too slow, grab an adult and jump on the bumper cars. Full throttle fun for everyone. For the teens, pump up your adrenaline by going through a spin cycle on the Octotron, then defy the laws of gravity on our award-winning roller coaster. Finish it all up in the House of Horrors, but be warned, it might scare all the fun out of you. For the big ones, take a romantic spin on the Ferris wheel with your significant other and take in the natural beauty of Solomon Island. Follow it up with a stroll through the exotic sights and wild games of the sideshow alley. There truly is something for everybody at Atlantic Park. Once you've left Atlantic Island Park, there is still so much to do here on Solomon Island. Present this brochure to our local business partners to save big money. Places to eat: Sushi Deli, whether a light snack or something more substantial. The Sunshine Deli can find a way to satisfy your cravings. Susie's Diner, laid back dining in the heart of King's Mouth. Susie's is the place to go to meet the friendly locals and sample her favorite. I can't speak today. Her famous canned preserves. The Lobster Trap. When in Maine, eat lobster. The Lobster Trap has the freshest, finest seafood that exists. Reservations are recommended. Places to sleep: Overlook Motel, run by Eddie Stone. The Overlook Motel has the best beds on the island for the most reasonable pieces, and the best part is that the motel is located just a few hundred meters up the road from Atlantic Island Park. Jack and Wendy's Bed and Breakfast. For those who prefer a more intimate setting, Jack and Wendy's have several beds available. They are very popular during the season, so call early to avoid disappointment.
Wait for Mommy, Callum! Come on, Mommy!
Oh, that's him right there. How about if see him get grabbed? Is there something on there for me to read?
It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees.
I don't know about that.
Have a safe journey home.
Is that not blood on the roof? Yeah, he's about to get grabbed. I heard an evil laugh. Now it's nighttime. I don't like this. There's something watching me. It's not watching me.
Park. What happened here? Callum! Where did you go?
Let me check the map. House of Horrors is probably where we're going. I see it right there. This is all an illusion. Where did he go? Did he go in there?
There you are. Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight. Wait for Mommy.
Over where? In that?
Don't hide from me, Callum. Come on, this way.
I thought it was AIDS, Caius says. I don't know what he means by that.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are. This way, Mommy.
I don't know where this way is. I see a chipmunk. Hey, little guy.
I think this belongs to Callum. Chad the chipmunk, huh? Chipmunk guy in the suit.
Ugh. Okay, hold on. I wasn't going to read this at first, but now I am going to. So, Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Park. Chad can only be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations: 11 a.m. Slideshow Alley, 11 p.m. the Octotron, 3 p.m. park entrance, and then somebody graffitied on it. Chad the Chipmunk's worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead end job. Chad will die a useless slob. That rhymes.
What's this?
Okay, I'm not reading that whole thing. Listen, I will scroll through it so you guys can read it, but I'm not reading this whole thing, okay? Too much reading. I want to actually play the game. I've probably already spent most of the time reading. And just pause it if you want to read it.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum. Come on, this way.
Don't you laugh at me. Is he on the boat? Better not be on that boat.
Callum,
I'm
stay where you are.
gonna beat him once I find him. I don't know if I want. Is he on the Swan? Is he on the one ahead of me? Someone's gonna grab me. Am I meant to just hop on it? Oh, this is the one that shows me all the fairy tales and stuff. Let's hope nothing bad happens. Am I right?
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
I mean,
And had very little.
guys, I don't know why you invited me to Modern Warfare 2. I'm playing the park.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No,
Well-
my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all fall
What did the Swan just hit?
Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and let them
Also, the reason why I'm not talking right now is because I'm listening to it. And what the fuck is that?
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? Old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around. Who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house,
What was that?
changed.
I can't look behind me.
She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
How is this actually a child story?
Children
What?
can't survive on sweets. They divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
That's not how the story ends. Everything was kind of fine up until that point. Don't you look at me, Mr. Duck. Turn around. Yeah, you listen to me.
Callum, where did you go? Where did you go? Stay where you are! Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws. Where are you? Wait for mommy! Another accident. This place.
Okay, once again, I'm not gonna read this. I'm just going to. Oh well, you can read it out here. But yeah, just pause it if you want to read it. Is that not the bear on the other side?
Stop hiding, Callum! Callum!
That said quack, 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 quack.
The child's in on this and he's trying to kill me. What?
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Once again, just pause it once you just pause it, read it if you want. Okay, I'm actually gonna read this because I read one line and it talked about a guy having a teen on the ground and he was stabbing him with an ice pick. Eyewitness report at Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Bannerman. Witness name, Creed Norman. Statement. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit weary of those suits. They just give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey, and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up to But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick. And blood was spraying and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrific creature look more or less alive. And so there was a murder here. A man in the chipmunk suit. The chipmunk man.
Hello? I can't get on while it's moving.
Let's see what happens here. Someone definitely gonna go wrong. Well, how does this thing even start? Whoa. That scared the shit out of me. He's still there. He's watching. It's the boogeyman. No, don't stop. Don't stop after seeing that. That thing's gonna be chasing me now. And I don't like it.
Come back, Callum. Oh, I remember this.
The Nightmare Man. That's actually him in the background. At first I thought it was like a car cutout, but no, that's him.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are.
I'm gonna go this way. I wanna go on the Ferris wheel. Frustrated by the fact that the plans seem incomplete. I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money, but no matter how much money talks, it cannot conjure up missing plans from thin air. I've tried contacting the organization who sold me these plans, and they were stonewalling me. Every contact that I had, every meeting place that I have had watched are swept bare. I have a sinking feeling that I have been swindling. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans, regardless the harvesting machines, the transport mechanisms, etc. I'll probably let Nicholas name them something cute for the day we open the park. They will be rides after all. So that's not where I go this way.
Where'd you go? I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
No.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip, and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And shattered.
Bumper
As
cars.
they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single traitorous thought. Come to Mommy, Callum.
That is way too much reading. Oh! 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 That. Oh.
Callum!
I have goosebumps. Why is this game scarier than Outlast? I'm not trying to hate on the game, but it has worse graphics than it. I don't know. Outlast wasn't really terrifying scary. It was definitely scary, but it's more like scary because of all the gore there was. This game, holy shit, the jump scares are actually scary, because like I didn't expect that to happen. Outlast, you can kind of expect it, but this, no.
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat. Come out, sweetie.
He's here. He's lurking.
Where are you?
No, don't you laugh. Okay, I'll read this one. This isn't too hard. Employee's name, Francis their friends. Time and date of the accident/incident, 25th of October, 1976. Job titles and departments. Laborers working on the crane. Supervisor/lead person, Richard Stapleton. Witnesses, Lawrence Creed, Michelle Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employer's portion of workers? I don't know what that word is. Something form, yes. Yes or no. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provides them with a urine sample. What could have been done to prevent this accident/incident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screening for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Employer or supervisor signature. Illegible signature. Date 25th October 1976. Additional comments/notes. The local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the spirits. I don't want to close this because I hear something to my left. It's coming for me. Now, why would I go to where it's leading me to go? Isn't that like one of the worst ideas? Isn't this why every character in a horror movie dies? They go where some spiritual thing is leading them. I'm gonna die if I go up here. Maybe not in the game, but in real life. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. And he gave it to me. Our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth
Leave your
said,
kid?
yes, Sheriff.
Alright, listen, I know what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna get on that, I'm gonna get to the top, it's gonna break down, and that big mysterious man is gonna show up out of nowhere. Continually delayed by incompetent... I can't read, I'm just gonna let you guys read this. You know what? Fine. Continually delayed by the income. I am retarded. Of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believed a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt came loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potential. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out the Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. Well, let's see what happens this time. Am I going to be correct? Is it going to break down at the top and the man's going to be there watching? He's going to be lurking. I saw movement over there. Or it was just a tree, but I don't trust it because there's too much fog right there.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others.
That looks like a face.
Sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that.
What did I say? It's breaking down at the top. Look, look, breaking down at the top, or slowing down at least. It's gonna stop right. Is it not gonna stop?
One of the ones that followed. I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with
His thing did not fail. His safety strap did not break. Something got him. And I don't want to know what. Don't go around again. Do not. Oh. There was a man. Please tell me he's not still there.
Mommy is coming, Kelm. Stay where you are.
Why am I following the sounds of a baby crying? Fuck the baby. I'm going this way. Of course that way is blocked, that way the bridge is broken, of course. Of course. I'm going to the roller coaster, and then Slideshow Alley, then House of Horrors probably, and then leaving because I did Tunnels of Tales, Octotron, Bumper Cars. I didn't ride it, but almost died. Ferris wheel I just did. Now I gotta go that way. Okay, I'm gonna do something quickly, and I want to look at the achievements. You'll still be able to hear me, and of course I can't see them. Can I go into my notifications and click on one that I got to view all the achievements? Okay, I can. So enter the park, take a ride on bumper cars, find the missing Ferris wheel cart, take a roller coaster ride, obtain a flashlight, enter the House of Horrors, find your fate in the deepest ends of the park, learn about shock therapy, leave the park, find the pills, have a conversation with Chad, learn about Chad. Chad's the guy in the chipmunk suit, right? I'm not just being delusional. And so I hear thumping. Ooh. I thought the man was there. Why is there a baby doll? I think you'll get all the achievements like as you play the thing. There's some that like you'd have to read a note, but any note I see I'm gonna at least open it. Might not read it, but I'm gonna open it. There is the roller coaster. No, that's bumper cars.
Don't be afraid. A lot of people idolize the children.
Did he just say don't touch it?
Talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people. You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. I'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Yeah, you should have. Let the fuck die. He ran the park. He didn't listen to you.
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
I don't. But I have to. Don't I? Huh? I have to ride it. It's so dark, I couldn't even see where the thing was. Something bad is gonna happen. Someone's in there. I knew it. Mr. Spanky.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
Oh, oh.
Everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
He's on here with me.
He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Don't eat me.
My son is.
Which has him now? Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, you wanna bet?
Just leave me alone.
$5 if I survive.
Always were.
Hey, $5 if I survive. You hold that bet, okay? What? Why am I in a hospital? Hey, I'm still alive though. I haven't died yet. $5. If you don't pay up, I couldn't even read that fast enough. No gravity. I have gravity. I'm on Earth. I'm not floating. I'm not in the moon. In the moon, on the moon, I mean. What the? The Death. I don't even know what I was trying to say. Oh no! No, I just hit Callum! Oh, well, there goes Callum. Guess I better leave the place. He's dead. He's not worth it, okay? He's not worth it. Don't go after him. Leave him to die. Hey, somebody's watching. Hey, I just hit my child in a roller coaster. That's probably a good thing you want to hear when you open up a stream. I just hit my child in a roller coaster. It works. The calculations and adjustments worked. The transport and storage mechanism seemed to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were fueling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling that I don't know how to pronounce it. So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality, and such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key. And I hear a key.
I can help you, Callum.
Don't lie. You just said you didn't care about him. You said he owes you everything, making it seem like you're gonna kill him. Oh, can I go in here now and get a flashlight, please? Oh!
The witch awaits.
Now how do I turn it on?
Again, Callum.
I heard whispering. No whispering. Where do I go? Where do I actually go? This way?
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. He doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. Doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. They are watching
Who wants to talk to you?
every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me.
Who?
I can't save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand.
Who's changing him? The boogeyman? Frank? The chipmunk? So we got the boogeyman, Frank the chipmunk, and that's it, I think. And there was like a ram and a dead guy at one of the windows if you go earlier and or if you go back a bit. I might honestly beat this game today. I don't know how long it is, but it doesn't seem too long. I'm already on my way back down. I'm in the slideshow alley. I just got goosebumps. This game's actually terrifying. I haven't played a good scary game in a long time, and this is definitely it.
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in parkgoers' mouth. And parkgoers' mouths by Howie Laurel. Yesterday's evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse has yet to be identified. However, they can confirm that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers just from Innsmouth Academy, who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathan Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something this occurs, especially in a plane that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on this story going forward. Now, I'm gonna close this and there's gonna be something in front of me. There wasn't. They're talking to me. The trees. They're lurking. You stop laughing right now. I don't want to go back there. But I have to. Oh. Holy shit.
Bastard. Who did this to him?
Now listen, I already know I'm gonna turn around and something's gonna be there. I knew it too! And I still got scared. Ah, fuck you.
These are mine.
Ah. What? Don't believe anything they tell you. Fear the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose then. I knew it was the boogeyman. I knew it. I even said it. Are you better off than you were 80? I don't like this. I don't know if I want to keep playing this game. That's the boogeyman. There's Frank. Or Chip. Don't you push me away. Fine, I'll go this way. Do you want me to go back to the corpse? Because I sure as hell ain't doing that. What is this? Are these cups? No, they're teddy bears. Oh. I broke them. I knocked them down. What the... I don't like it here. I don't. Hey. Oh, the clowns.
Don't leave me here, Callum.
I do kind of want to go back to the body. I don't know why. No, I'm not going. But I want to. Nope. What the? The boogeyman. Holy. And I'm dead. What a strange trip it's been. Yeah, it really was strange. I don't want to do it again. And don't you dare have me encounter that chipmunk again.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes. And the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carnival...
Chinese teddy bears?
$5.
The worst place left.
The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the
Condoms?
of lonely suicide. In the face of the witch, runs over it all.
Please tell me I don't actually have to walk through it and it's just like, it's a cutscene.
Sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
I don't want to go inside though. I don't. Look, I'm gonna get here. She's gonna turn her flashlight on and bam. No. This is like the final boss phase. Something's gonna be chasing me. Can I just get a knife and kill both of these guys? Chip or Frank and the boogeyman? No. This is too dark. When it said I was getting a flashlight, I thought it would be brighter. I can't see anything. It would be better off if I was blind. That's gonna come after me. So if I read this and something happens, done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of town folks gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horus. What? My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am also not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horus. So there's somebody in here. Also, if anybody, or whoever's in the watching right now, if there is anybody, comment if you want, or just send a message on if you want me to beat the game today, or yeah, it doesn't really matter, because I might. Kind of depends on how much longer I have, but why is there a German in here? That's what I saw earlier. That's what I saw. That thing right there. Someone's gonna jump out there. Okay, this is something I need an answer to. Why is this game honestly scarier than when I went into haunted houses? Or than when I went into a haunted house? I need an answer. This game is so fucking scary. I did not think it would be this scary. I saw somebody, like when I was searching up just like a trailer of it to see what the game was like, to see if it would be even worth it. Somebody said that the game wasn't even that scary. I've already had like 14 heart attacks and I've shit my pants 12 times. He turned to look at me. Nope. Am I out? No. There's more. I don't want to keep going. Something. There's something I am meant to find in here. Or did I go the wrong way? Okay, so I came from this way. I knew it was gonna jump up at me and I still got scared. Bro, the game is so scary.
Oh, Dylan,
Mm-hmm.
Owen's in your life.
Huh. Okay, so? I don't care if Owen's in my life. Who else is in my life?
Owen, just Owen.
There's two people. I don't know why I was trying to get in there. I don't want to go in there. No, give me my flashlight back. Front, back. A circus burns to the ground in opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by the enraged mob of townfolks, just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. That is a book about what's happening right now.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs.
After multiple attempts to collect payments, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. Make the payment lists on your last bill. Contact us on blah blah blah, and we can arrange a payment plan so that you can immediately be reconnected. If you believe that this is an error, call us on blah 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 to discuss your options. If you are unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. The Dunwich Power Company. Hunger. The true story of the Donners. On April 16, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now our panel of donor experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter and this never before seen exposed. Read about how the children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. That's Callum's hat. I think, at least. Okay, I'm not reading this again. I'll just let you guys read it. Okay, there you go. Read. Just pause it. Blah blah blah. You're done.
Leave me alone!
Goddamn baby doll. I'm gonna punch the baby. Where is this place going? I'm gonna turn around and someone's gonna be there. No, there wasn't. What about the fridge? Anything in here? I was really expecting an entire dead body, but I mean, Fee is still something. I'm not reading that. Oh, hypnotizing.
Don't leave me.
You know what, Callum? Once I find you, I'm gonna beat you to death. Exit. This isn't an exit. It goes farther down. Everything is the same. Slightly, some things have slightly changed. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. It is because I'm so far from home and I am working so hard every day working at the park. It gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy and Emma if it's a girl. Wait, this is my husband that's writing again, I guess. Wait, this. You motherfucker. Okay. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks, Zolift prescriptions. Remember, take the pills. Follow up with Dr. Spencer. Organize babysitter for Callum. Now I'm gonna go. There's gonna be another door. Leads downstairs. Lorraine, I received your letter and I'm quite surprised you ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters, and now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I am not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. Scribbled writing. I didn't run away. Dad took me. And look, I open the door. Deeper downstairs. What did I say? I open this door. Something's different. Something just closed. The baby doll's missing a head now. Okay. I need a pause. I need to take a moment. This game is so fucking scary, you don't even know. Like, the graphics may not be the best. And that's what I thought when I first opened this game. I see the characters, I load into the thing, and didn't think it would be too scary. I was wrong. I've had 74 heart attacks so far. Oh. I'm being followed. Nothing good is happening here. Once again, I need a moment. It's getting worse and worse. I'm gonna use this time that I have the game paused to go take a piss so that if I get really scared I don't piss myself. I will be back. Man, while I'm sleeping, I'm gonna end up seeing those things in my room chasing me. Text scratch out, forget, Don Dad cannot have him. Cannot him. Cannot him. Please just let this be done with. Let this be over with. I'm gonna open the door and there's gonna be something there. It's different.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led to the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of the old witch.
Kids broke into the, I'm gonna wait for her to finish talking, then I'm gonna read this.
Person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Kids broke in today. It has been so long since I heard laughter. So very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I like hearing him laugh. This boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shrieks. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. And so this guy is a child predator too? I didn't think you could get any worse. Stop playing that creepy ass music. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, the dude has them. The dude has them because he wanted a kid to put on his slab. Yeah. Callum's not dead, is he? Please don't have it so I actually play. The body's gonna come up or something's gonna have eyes. What the? He's trying to make me kill my son. No, resist it. Resist it. Oh, he's going in his... No, his throat. You actually did it. You psychopath. That's exactly what he wants. And now she's gonna go insane. And she's gonna join them. Unless that was all just a dream.
Don't blame yourself, Ray. People lose things all the time.
Wait, this is back in time. Is it not?
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
That was a good game. That really was. And I'm skipping the credits. Okay, let me check some. Let me see how many of the achievements I have. My thumb hurts so much. Yeah, it's bleeding. So there's some secrets here, and I think I know how to get one thing. If I do continue game, what's going to happen? Please tell me I don't have to restart. Yeah, I don't want to be here. Okay, I'm probably going to end the stream here because I beat the game. This was actually really fun, and yeah, I don't know what to say. This might be one of the scariest games I've played. I haven't played many horror games, but of all of them I have played, this might be up there. Even though it took me an hour 25 to beat it, probably 15 of those minutes were of me reading. So, hour 10 minutes to beat it, then it was a good game. I don't know what else to say. It scared the shit out of me. I can say that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream now. Because I've had enough. I'm too scared. So, yeah. I might end up streaming it again on where I replay it, trying to get, like, the rest of the achievements or something. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might play the DLC for Outlast tomorrow. I don't know. I might not stream tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But, yeah, I am going to end the stream now. So, good night, everybody, and